Hello, hello, everybody. How you doing? Sunday afternoon. I'm back here with another weekly reading for you. This is Tarot by Marco, and I happen to be Marco. You're like, who is this witch in front of me? Well, anyway, I'm obsessed with this new hat. I got it yesterday. We had a Halloween party in August for what? Why not, right? And instead of having a little coffee and tea, I'm having a little wine because I need a little hair of the dog. I had a good old time last night, and boy, was I feeling it this morning. So, salud, my friends. Mm. How you doing? How's your weekend? Getting ready for the week? I know I am too. I have to do my laundry, so well, they're flying out. My cards. Yeah, I'm just doing all my things I need to do to get ready for the week and start this work week. All right, so what we do every week is we are shuffling the cards right in front of you. There's nothing pre-planned. I'm just doing everything on the natch. And again, I'm not putting any dates or times. Whenever you hear this message, that'll be the time for you to hear it. And again, if it doesn't resonate with you, I'm sure there's a reading out there for you, okay? All right, so I'm shuffling the cards right in front of you, and we're going to get started with our reading. I'm just going to get in the zone. If you want to take a breath or two with me, we can connect to each other and let Spirit talk to us and tell us what the energies are for the week ahead, okay? So I'm shuffling. Oh my goodness. My roommate, he has his daughter over for the day, and she is having a ball and a blast. So if you hear noises in the background, that's Vivian. She's just a doll. She's a beauty. I love that little girl. All right. Okay, just one more good shuffle, and we are ready to go. Okay, this card wants to fly out. Okay, this card wants to be seen. All right. Okay. Well, the first card I got out here is, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a rough week. Again, no sunshine and candy and beautiful cotton candy for everybody every week. I have the Five of Pentacles, I have the Six of Swords, and I have the Devil card here. Capricorn is being represented here. I think for some of you out there, you're feeling like there's something lacking. You're lacking something. And again, with fives bring lessons here. And look at, it's not a happy scene here. In a traditional Rider-Waite deck, you would see these people that are out in the streets and they're cold. It looks like it's a winter night, but they're passing a church that has five pentacles on it. So there's help inside. All they have to do is knock and it will be given to them. So I think what we do sometimes is when we get in our heads and we start having our little pity parties, or you're thinking that there's not enough, there's always help for you. You have to ask, and it's not so much about praying too. Yes, pray, but it's also about, hey, well, what are you trying to do? Have you asked for help? Have you asked your friends or your family or your church or your institutions or whatever? There's help available for you. And what I have the next is I have the Six of Swords. And in a traditional Rider-Waite deck, you see a lady in a boat and she's kind of, and then there's a man rowing her away from whatever the situation is. So it's a desire to get away, recharge, rethink, especially swords is the mind. So however you've been thinking about these situations, they're not working. The Six of Swords is asking you, hey, maybe you need to take a little break and think about it. Look at it from a different perspective. But, because then these things become obsessive things. You believe it after a while. The Devil card represents obsession. It represents addictions. But it also represents you've trapped yourself in this thinking. You've trapped yourself into, well, I need to get away. It's not working. I'm just going to leave. You're moving away from the situation, but here comes a Devil card right here. Hey. But I'm shoving the devil in your face. it's going to dog you. It's going to follow you no matter what. The thing about the figures in this devil card is that they have chains around them, right? They're chained by their thoughts, their actions, their addictions. But those chains are so loose that all they have to do is pick it up and walk away from there. There's really nothing holding you to this character except you. Once you go, hey, I don't need you anymore, bye, and you just take those chains off. So you don't need to be trapped by any situation. But running away from it is not going to help you face it. You have to face things head on and look at it. One of the paths in Kabbalah associated with the devil card is called the path of Ain in Hebrew, which means the eye. And what that tells you is you have to look at things how they are, not how you want them to be or the illusions of things. You got to look and see them squarely. Look it in the face it. And then those illusions will be removed from you and you will see clearly. So the next card I have is Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is inviting you to, again, see the truth of things. In a traditional Rider-Waite deck, you see the Queen of Swords. She's holding out her sword. She's holding out her hand. She has her sword in one hand and her hand extended in here. Oh, let me move this back so you can see my movements. Uh-oh, that's a little crooked. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my editing right as we are speaking. Well, anyways, you see her hand outstretched. She's outstretched for the truth. The sword is in the other hand. So she's looking for a logical solution. She's looking for a clear idea or a clear message, but it's the truth no matter what. You can't BS the Queen of Swords, and the truth won't BS with you either. You have to face it one way or another. And then you have the Six of Cups here. I think once you are able to see things clearly, you can kind of forgive yourself. The Six of Cups represents it's a joy. Six, believe it or not, are very victorious numbers. They bring a lot of joy. It's victory. It's celebrations. Six of Cups also represents childhood, memories, soulmates, that kind of stuff. But what I'm getting from this is once the truth is revealed to yourself, whatever the situation, this feeling of lack, but once you see it clearly for what it is, you'll be able to forgive yourself. You'll be able to give yourself a break and go back to that time before you felt that way, before you felt like there's not enough or I'm lacking, or before you fell into some kind of addiction or obsessive thinking that you need to free yourself from. And what's going to happen, honey, is once that burden is lifted off you, once you take that chain off you, it's like starting all over again. We have the Fool here. Look at this beautiful Fool. I love this picture of the Fool. It's starting from zero. It's starting from scratch. You're given a clean slate, and now you can start all over again. And if you look at in a traditional a deck, the Fool, he has a little knapsack, and he's carrying it, right? But he has utter faith in God. Even though he's going to walk off a cliff, he knows he's going to be all right. And in that knapsack is all the other elements that he's going to bring down the tree of life or bring down in his journey. He has all the tools there with him to deal and cope with any situation that life throws at you. But you're getting a clean slate here, guys, for some of you, okay? This, it kind of seems like it's for a specific few people, but just take the message of, look, be kind to yourself, forgive yourself. Nobody's perfect. And these ideas of lack or not having enough is an illusion. You always will have enough. And I believe that God always provides. There's a scripture that I love. It's about Jesus was saying to somebody, why do you worry about these things? Why are you worried about not being able to eat? Look at how beautiful the birds are. And look at how Jehovah God has dressed them in the finest colors. And they're always provided for. How much more does he love you than that damn critter? I paraphrase. I don't think that was in that translation, but I'm just saying that's the message here. That, it takes faith. It takes forgiving yourself and moving away from these destructive things or these destructive patterns, and you'll get a clean slate, I promise. One thing that I wanted to talk to you today about is the idea of what in Hebrew is called mitzvahs. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. But it means acts of loving kindness, good deeds, being kind. When you're going out into the world or when you're dealing with things, you may know somebody that seems fine on the surface, but you don't know what they're going through. And especially the way things are going in this world, we need more loving kindness. We need people to support each other, be kind, say please and thank you. And, if whenever you can be of service to others, do those mitzvahs, those good deeds. In Hebrew, it's called chesed, which is mercy, but it also means loving kindness. Jesus spoke over and over and over about loving kindness. It's in the Old Testament and other schools of wisdom. There's always talks of loving kindness and good deeds and good works. We need more of that, folks. So if anything you hear today, go out into the world and be a light for others and help when you can, and be kind to everyone that you see. Smile, and through you, God will show his love and mercy to those who may be suffering, or you never know. So be that angel in the world, okay? I love you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. Comment below. Let's talk about it. What kind of good deeds are you planning on doing this week? And if you want to talk about the reading, by all means, like, subscribe, comment below, and please share with your friends. And all right, I'll be talking to you hopefully on Friday if it's not too dang hot, but I'll make my best effort. We're going to do another love reading. Guys, let me know below what sign you want me to do next, and I'll take a little poll and see how that goes, okay? You have a wonderful week ahead. I love you. All right, take care.